Shugor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Hakabe day bat kajing penkut bat penpra ya ke karkhana sna khendo bilat kabala rimtam hapo ke jela ya kabala jutip kum ke MCCL nakaliang menteri rangba ke jela Conrad sangma habaya keren bat kilat patai khobor mentak sngi ke khat khandai trik unok pra ulaong baka sorkar kala ya sakhamat naga benta kajingnya penbej bat ki bre ki bedan benta bat ki nongtrei jong ke MCCL bat ka daw kaba penlong ya ke sorkar ban hab ban penkut no ya kini ke karkhana dan ka da bamla asuk ban bei Pisa namar bakala bun palat bat ladan yo hakikat san teliki snan gibaralej ke sorkar kala bei Pisa haduk kumbalai spa Klur tam nega benta ban Pynkhie Biang ya kini ke karkhana Hynrei ki aka baro kim long giba Seisoh ha kabala yo ipen ban bagi pajba ki jinjar bat ke sorkaru kasem jing Seisoh la ongru bakadon dakawai pat kala jong ke jingkmen yi nong tre jong ke MCCL kabakum ke sorkar kala perkhat lingba ke VRS Hynrei yakaniru kum ke sorkar kampat semlarai thikna namar yakani ka kam andang hap ban shong perkhat bat ki breu ki bedan benta.
You have recently seen the demolition of the chimney.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the status?
Yeah, we have in fact the government is now moving towards moving towards amicably settling this issue with the stakeholders and the employees, and we have more or less come to a conclusion and a decision along with the stakeholders and employees where we will be going for a VRS model. And there will be a kind of a golden handshake with the permanent employees in the MCCL, and we will go for closure of MCCL as we are not able to move further because the investments required are quite high, and we have already invested maybe close to 300 plus crores in the last 15 years, tried our best to revive it. But in the given circumstances that are there, the public is suffering, the employees are suffering, the government is not being able to move forward. So the decisiveness has to be there to take one way forward. So we cannot leave it hanging. And hence we have decided as a whole with all the stakeholders that we will be closing it, but it will be done with proper consultation with all the stakeholders in terms of the terms and conditions. So the decision has not been formalized yet because, as I said, we want to make sure that we are clear in terms of the terms and conditions, black and white, before we actually sign off on that. But more or less, all the stakeholders are on the same page.
But what happened to the decision of the government to go for a joint venture?
So we had gone for the joint venture, but sadly we did not get too much of a positive response. As I said, we had three options. First option was for the government to spend close to 150 crores, touching 200 crores from our side, which we felt was very, very difficult for us to do. Second, the option was for us to go for a joint venture, where we had given out an expression of interest. We got few players, but the players were not at that level where we felt that they would be able to really do the justice to the kind of scale at which we were talking about the investments. And hence, after doing all the evaluations of the different people who had applied, the department, the officials of MCCL, the MD, and the board as a whole were not very satisfied with that. And hence, after, as I said, deep consultation with everybody, we have all now agreed that the third option is the right way to move forward. But how we move forward in the decision is also important. So till we are not very, very firm and clear on the different terms and conditions, we would not like to officially say it. But since you've mentioned about the point, I'm just mentioning to you that the decision in that line has been made. Now we're working on the terms and conditions.